Hello, guys. We're live. It's Kat here and my husband, Steve. You want to go by Steve or Steven? Doesn't matter? Okay, whatever. Don't look at me like that. So, today we're going to do modesty, the line between dressing classy and trashy. I thought this would be like a fun topic because there was like a bunch of articles that came out about how in America, women dress kind of skanky to go to the gym. And that's not the case elsewhere in the world. So let me show you guys an example. Okay.
Trashy.
So there we go. Hold on. There it is. Should we do that? Yeah, better. Okay. How do I take that out? There we go. Okay, so how do I get to the next page? This one. All right. So this is what girls wear on other parts of the world when they go work out and exercise. Have you seen this before? What?
No.
Okay, because you're from Miami, but like, does this look weird to you?
Yes.
Why?
Too much is covered up. And the shorts over the leggings doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's technically how most women... Oh, we have another person. Hold on. So this is technically how most women dress in Japan or other Asian countries to go work out. This is what they wear. Hey, Randy.
Hi, Kat. Hi, Steven.
Hey, Randy. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Excellent.
All right. So, Randy, we're talking about the difference between dressing classy and trashy. And we're talking about gym clothes now. What do you think about how women dress in other parts of the world?
I mean, my stance is I think yoga pants are and spandex, like, I think they're fine around the house, but in public, I think it's whore attire.
What do you think, Steven?
Some of the yoga pants, they are a little bit too
Transparent?
No. Well, transparent.
Or like hugging?
Defining.
Defining, yes.
And they also define more than what really should be defined. You know, like
we don't need to know. All right, so
I mean, as a single man, you know, it's nice seeing nice seeing views going out in public, but no, for my girlfriend or wife, I'd rather they're not going out essentially not wearing anything on the bottom.
Well, Randy, as a single guy, if you saw a girl who was working out wearing one of those things, would you consider her for like a serious relationship?
Oh,
is it like a deal breaker?
Not. If anything, I just think she's probably easy smash.
What about you, Steven? Remember back when you were single? Would you think long-term relationship?
When I was
yes,
single.
you did. Yes,
no,
you did.
I didn't see it. I
Don't lie.
Was blind to it.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. So, but like if you saw how girls dress elsewhere, you would think that they're weird.
Yeah.
But would you consider dating them?
These people?
Yes, like that cover up because they're too much.
It looks like they don't know exactly what they want to do.
Oh my gosh. So, Randy, I think like there's a problem because if you dress too modest, guys don't like you. They don't even consider you female. And then if you dress too slutty, then they won't consider marrying you.
Well, I think if a woman, especially the more modest she's dressed, the the more she's gonna have to grab male attention with like her personality and femininity without, showing her basically asshole.
Wow. Very nice.
So
Do
she's
you
gonna have to
agree?
have more of a personality. Like she can't be as standoff and like cold. She can't be like, kind of a stuck-up bitch, or else between the attitude and being dressed more modestly, she's not gonna catch a lot of male attention.
Why do you
But if
assume
she's
she's
very
gonna have an
bubbly,
attitude though?
I'm just
Okay.
saying, like, if she's more bubbly and friendly and, approachable, then the modest clothing isn't going to really turn too many guys away. And if it does turn guys away, it's probably the ones that just want to hit it and quit it.
What do you think? Do you agree?
You
would never date someone dressed like that, is what you're saying.
No, what I'm trying to say is, if they're too bubbly, then if there's like no
what
pause button.
Okay, you're going to extremes here.
Yeah, that's an extreme. Yes, true.
We're just focusing on what they look like by their clothes alone.
I'm not really into clothing that looks like elite. We're looking at the ones we're looking at here, right? That's what I'm judging off of.
Yeah.
It looks a bit like they're homeless. They don't know exactly. I don't mean to disparage homeless people, but like they're not sure what they were going to wear that day, so they just threw it on and they thought, I'm going to run away from my problems.
Okay, Steven. Wow.
I don't know, like, when I'm looking for, like, if I'm looking at a girl, like, wanting a girl that's going to be like an actual girlfriend in a relationship, not just an FWB.
The one with the semi-dress. You do the someone you would date the one.
Like, I'm gonna be looking more. I'm gonna be looking more at their face. Like, if they have a pretty face and then
okay. All right,
they give me a nice smile. If they have a pretty face and give me a nice smile and seem approachable, the fact she's wearing that like dress shirt type thing, the shirt that looks like a dress, not dress shirt, is like formal wear. I'm probably still gonna approach her because it's like she's beautiful and she smiled at me, like seeming as if you can tell if they just smile at you just because you made coincidental eye contact versus she's basically inviting you to come talk to her. It's kind of a different look.
Okay. So, but like my problem is there has to be like a line, because if you do too much, you're in one box. If you do too little, you're like grandma and you better have like a banging face.
We're not saying you should be going to the gym in a fucking burqa and stuff like that.
Can you stop cursing?
That's what I was thinking. Like going to the gym in a burqa. That's that's actually how you should go to the gym. So people are looking at your movements instead of at, just your eyes.
Okay, stop.
Kat, stop cursing.
You guys have to be serious.
You know who you brought on.
Wow.
Don't act surprised.
Okay. But just like I'm thinking, in the olden days, it was a lot harder. I mean, a lot easier to dress well because everybody had like a teeny tiny stomach and they had teeny tiny bodies. So a lot of clothing wouldn't make them look ridiculous. But I think now everybody's got like bloating going on from like the food here and all this weird stuff. And you can't get away with looking like that and still being cute. You got to show something. Not everybody has a pretty face.
Yeah, there's some people that they look really good from the neck down.
Yeah, and like those people, like they should have a chance.
Yeah, they're butter faces.
Or they're butter personalities. They could have a really nice
No.
body,
We're
really
talking.
Nice face,
we're only talking about
personality.
Okay, no, we're talking about people you'd marry. Not joking around. You would not marry horrible personality. Let's be real.
I mean, I don't think I want to marry busted face, to be honest. I'm not saying she has to have the most beautiful face in the world, but I don't think I'd marry busted face.
So.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
oh my gosh.
Because they could have a busted face, but they were like an amazing personality, and you like really like
you. Oh, you would do that. Stop.
See,
Don't
here's
lie.
my issue
Don't
with
lie.
that, because if her face is that bad, I'm probably not going to approach her in the first place.
True. Yeah. But what if it was in a dark restaurant?
No. Okay, stop. We're talking about take seriously. We're not talking about your little one night stands, you weirdos.
I'm taking this seriously. What do you mean?
Stephen can't take anything seriously.
Yeah, yell at your husband, not me.
Okay.
Even if I was talking about that, I'm not your husband. Don't fucking yell at me like that.
Can you stop cursing a
He's
little
so
bit?
offended.
Anyways, okay. Okay, and this.
Oh.
You triggered me. I thought this was a safe. Yeah, whoa. See, as a single guy, I don't mind seeing. I'm like, God damn. You get the little knuckle bite like Leonardo DiCaprio there.
What?
Like, Leo in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
When he's telling his dad about like the women nowadays, they shave everything. Then he like bites his knuckle. Yeah, that's like my reaction when I see that as a single guy. Like,
okay, this chick smiles at you.
No, if she's my girlfriend, that's a wrap right there. The moment she steps out the house on that, it's a wrap.
When you guys like are looking at chicks, do you ever think like seriously looking, not just like for a hookup or some stupid degenerate shit? I'm talking about like seriously. Do you ever go, well, if she wears that, like my daughter might wear stuff like that and I wouldn't want that? Do you ever think that, or that's like never on your mind?
I'm gonna let you handle that first.
It's crossed my mind before, like in my 27 years alive. Yeah, it's crossed my mind before. It's not like something I actively think about when looking at her wearing that.
When you're
believe it or not, when I see a woman scantily dressed like that, I'm not thinking about like, oh, what if my daughter wore that same thing? Like that seems a little fucking weird.
That's not what is going through your head. Like, oh,
exactly.
I think my daughter might start dressing like that.
All right, guys.
It's more so the thought in like the greater scheme of life. It might be, at some point, just in your personal time, just like, laying there in bed staring at the dark ceiling before you fall asleep. It's just like, no, it's just like before you fall asleep, you're just thinking about life. Like you might think about like, if I marry a very slutty woman, it's likely that's gonna rub off on my daughter a little bit, and obviously it's not preferred. I mean, that's why that's the same reason at the end of the day, most dudes don't want to marry like an OnlyFans girl, because they recognize that lifestyle and those choices, they could potentially be rubbed off the mother onto the daughter.
Okay. All right. So this is another example. Do you think this is too much?
Well,
fucking obviously, I'm not Muslim or whatever that is.
No, but for one, we don't know if they have hair.
I'm sure some guy named Muhammad would be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so."
No, let's leave religion out of it for once. But let's at this moment. So we don't know if they have hair.
But you can tell if they have a pretty face.
Yes.
Yeah. What if
pretty?
She has alopecia, like Jada Smith.
Or it could be cancer.
Oh my gosh.
No, hair's important. Like a woman needs nice long hair. Like if she has shoulder length hair, that ain't gonna work for me.
How long does the hair have to be for you?
I mean, perfect. Like ideally for me, like if it's a Build-A-Bear, like a Build-A-Woman workshop.
Build-A-Woman, like yes.
Build-A-Woman. Yeah, Build-A-Woman workshop. I'd say maybe like halfway down her back-ish. About
curly or straight?
I can go with either. Like I usually like the big chonky curls, like not like the tight little ramen noodles so much. I kind of like the big chonky curls. I always like those, but I'm fine with straight.
I love the way you refer to them as chunky chunk curls.
Yes.
I don't know how else to. I've heard people call it wavy, but when you say wavy, I think of more like that crinkle French fry type hair.
Crinkle French fry.
Yeah, wavy is just a loose curl.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I don't like. That's why I didn't call it wavy though, because I hate that women call it those waves. Those are big curls to me.
So you want like chunk
So big curls are just like always
to her
know,
hair,
made.
not her belly.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I should have known. Anyways. All right. So this is an example of what like Asian women wear to exercise.
That's normal. That looks.
So you'd be okay with this. I don't
Yeah.
see the difference between this and the first one.
But the first one had a dress that looked like it was
so
a
you
jacket.
were just like, okay, so you don't care about like modesty as much as style.
Yeah, I care about style. Like they're going out of the house.
You can be stylish and
watching
modest
them.
at the same time. Those aren't mutually exclusive from each
Yeah.
other.
All right. So let's see the next one. All right. What about the yoga hose?
Wow.
Oh, I mean, well, here's my issue with most of these. I don't think a sports bra counts as a top. So that's
No,
that's the same as wearing yoga pants or spandex to me. If you're just wearing a sports bra only, that's slut attire. Put on a shirt, woman.
Okay, interesting. What about the girl in the light pink?
She's wearing a sports bra as a shirt. Like, what do you mean?
No.
And she has another shirt on top.
She has a shirt on top of the shirt.
The bottom right or the bottom left? Sorry,
the top. The top.
Upper.
The third
top
one.
left?
Holding her foot.
Top right. I'm not sure how you're.
What do you see in there that's pink? Isn't that a white shirt?
I don't. Oh, actually, it could be white because like my monitor's like got a tint.
Like, the only pink I see is the sports bra on the bottom left. Yeah, her. I don't see any problem with that, I guess.
All right.
I mean, maybe like that's the thing. It does look like a pretty low cut shirt. So like maybe that's not the greatest choice if you have some tiggle bitties.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say. Like,
yeah, that is one. I mean, trust me, I like my big breasted women, but that is one unfortunate thing for them is they can't get away. And I mean, a lot of women with bigger busts are aware of this, is they can't wear a lot of the same things that flatter chested women can without looking hoish.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. Like, your body type dictates what you can wear.
Yeah.
To not look trashy, which is crazy because then it's not like there's no hard and true like standards. There's so many variables. Big boobs, you got to cover them up a certain way, blah, blah, blah. Okay, also, how about cleavage? I know you hate cleavage, Randy.
I love cleavage. I just don't want my girlfriend showing too much in public. I mean, I'm not like I said, she doesn't have to be in a burqa. Like, it's fine if she's showing some cleavage. I'm just saying they don't need to be popping out her shirt for everybody in the world to see.
What do you think, Steven? You don't care. I know you don't care.
If people are looking at the woman that I'm with, whether dating or married to, I find that to be a compliment.
You see what I have to deal with?
Steven, I'm looking at your wife's breasts right now, and like that's a pretty modest shirt for her. Like that's not excessive.
No, it's average for her. Yeah. I mean, it can definitely get,
Oh, it could definitely get worse. Like that's where.
Well, no, I wouldn't call it worse, but more Miami.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could definitely be much more trashy.
I'd say
it's fairly modest.
But the point that I'm making is that if someone's staring at it, I'm like, oh, they're interested in her. Well, I did a good job.
What did you do?
I snagged someone that's hot, someone that's attractive, someone that other people want.
Yes, but didn't we go
he
for
thought
that?
He
men...
settled. He thought he settled, but they're proving he didn't.
No, did not settle. No. Definitely did not.
No, but I know you guys always yell at me for like those photos that I put for like my whatever, my icons or whatever. Do you remember or no, Randy?
Do I remember what?
The picture that you guys always yell at me about.
What picture?
The one that I use for like all my thumbnails.
I don't think I've really yelled at you too much for anything. Wait, let me. Oh yeah, that one. That one. I had to like look at Discord for a second. Yeah, that's a pretty scantily choiced outfits.
But I don't think it's that bad. It's a classy dress.
I mean, I'm just looking at what I can see in the picture.
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like, you're just walking around with only pasties on.
That's what we're used to seeing down here. Just pasties.
Do you think that you guys have become desensitized at all?
Nah, there's all kinds of times I'm like, whoa. That's
okay. That's enough.
I don't know how to do the colored parts on the computer. Sorry, Jess.
All right, so these are some standard American women.
Those are standard?
I mean, better. They're good-looking versions of American women. But this is like kind of like what they wear. I mean, this is Miami clothes. I would say you could find one of these girls, one of each of these girls in Miami just walking around on a daily basis.
Randy, would you find these girls in your part of the woods?
Oh yeah, I mean, if I went out to some clubs in Cleveland, I'm gonna be seeing girls wearing that stuff, if not even worse.
Worse? Wait, so
worse in terms of like more revealing. Okay. Sorry, I didn't choose a great word.
Okay, so what about the girl in the black dress where you can see her legs? Does that look trashy? I think that looks fine. What?
That slit's pretty high. It's
okay,
almost
I always thought. Yeah, I always thought the slits like towards the front inside is it's a bold choice. It's definitely a bold choice.
So brave.
All right, so what about the one shoulder green shirt? Okay, okay, I get it. She's a little overweight, whatever. But like,
we weren't talking about that.
All right, but I know how you guys are.
It's like she's about to breastfeed.
Oh gosh.
I just saw one massive otter that's kind of popping out. The other one.
That's all we see. We don't see any. Oh, she has.
The other one's hiding. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, she does have face. I didn't notice that. Oh, she's sitting on a cube type thing too. It looks like. Didn't see that either.
Doing something with it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so this is like how it is. So what makes a chick look trashy? Just from looks alone, we're not talking about she's talking yet. We're just talking about you just looking at her from across the room and you're like, absolutely not too trashy. Maybe for like the night, but that's it.
If it looks pretty painted on her, for starters.
Is there like too trashy that you wouldn't even want like to mess around with them at all? Is that a possibility?
Oh, I mean, if it looks like she's jumping from guy to guy, like in the club, like talking to 10 different dudes in a night, yeah.
I'm talking about fully clothes. We're just talking about clothes. You're not seeing her do anything. You're just looking at her.
Do something. If she's like dancing like a hoe up on a table, yeah, it doesn't matter what she's wearing at that point. You dance on a table, that's a yikes.
Okay, just imagine yourself. You're in a Walmart. And you see this girl in the aisle, the soap aisle. And what is she wearing? That
she's not attractive. She's in Walmart. Attractive.
Immediately, no.
I don't think I've ever seen an attractive woman in
anyone
Walmart.
Gone
I know
to
they
date
go. I know attractive women go to Walmart. They have to, but I've never seen one.
They probably wear like hoodies and stuff, so they're not recognized. Right? So if you're going on what?
So the Piggly Wiggly down the street. There's a girl in the soap aisle, and because she's clean. how
You guys are
what
so not serious.
what would be the least amount of clothing she could wear that would prevent you from thinking she could be a possible mate?
Oh, so we're talking about in terms of a mate, not necessarily like
Yeah.
for
that's
fun
all we're
thing.
talking
Yeah,
about.
that's all we're talking about.
Okay,
We're
We're not
in
talking
terms
about
of
anything
mates,
else.
it's kind of a
Yeah.
bad look if she's showing belly. Like if it's like a what are those called? Capri top? No, not capri top.
Crop.
Yeah, crop tops. If she's wearing a crop top, that's a pretty
Yeah.
big yikes, in my
I
opinion.
hate crop tops, and it's
I
so
think
hard to
there's
not find one.
I think they're sexy on girls. Like if my girlfriend or wife wanted to wear one around the house, I'm gonna love that. I'm more than fine with that. But I think in public, that's one of those things that's a little
And then
trashy.
then chest area, like below necklace, above necklace. I don't know.
How long is your necklace? They have them all the way down.
Yeah, true.
Excessive cleavage, I'd say, which is obviously can vary from girl to girl and shirt to shirt, but it shouldn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out what excessive cleavage is.
Rocket surgeon.
Rocket surgeon. Nice.
You're combining rocket scientist and brain surgeon. Rocket surgeon.
Well, yeah, he's probably a
Okay.
urologist, but and then up the leg. So in school, I think it has to be within
fingertip.
Oh, and yeah, fingertip.
So is fingertip like?
I'd say it's a good rule of thumb even for adult women.
No pun intended. Okay.
No.
It's a finger.
Okay, stop. No jokes.
Well, if she's an adult, she could probably take more than just one finger. So.
Oh God!
Okay, stop. All right, moving on. All right, so are there types of clothes that are maybe like Randy? Have you seen Fresh and Fit?
No, I've watched it once for like 10-15 minutes, and I was like, I can't stand this. So not really.
Okay, because sometimes they have girls that come on, and maybe it's not what they're wearing, but there's other things that are on them, on their bodies, that make them trashy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, for example, I can't remember which show it was. I want to say it was 2.5 Men. I think. They basically said, talking about earrings, the bigger the hoops, the bigger the hoe. So if she's wearing giant hoop earrings, she's probably a pretty big hoe. But if she has little tiny little hoop earrings, she's probably fairly modest and okay.
What do you think?
Well, there is one caveat. If she's from Hialeah.
Oh gosh. Well, that doesn't mean that they're not a hoe. Everybody in Hialeah has huge hoops.
I have patients that they have huge hoops and they're not hoe. They're married.
How do you know they weren't? That's how they got married.
You got a good point there. I don't know the backstory.
Exactly.
The huge hoops.
Exactly. And also, okay, there's a thing in like Latin Hispanic culture where women dress very sexy. And the line of being sexy in that culture is if you show cleavage, you don't show legs. If you show legs, you don't show cleavage. But everything has to be form fitting, as tight as possible. It has to make your waist to hip ratio look as idyllic as possible. So in Hispanic culture, you'll see girls with their boobs out. That's it though. And everything else is just skin tight almost. And they're completely virgins. They're not promiscuous. And that's considered classy in Hispanic culture. It's only when you do both the top and the legs that you become a little skanky. Also, if you show your bra strap in Hispanic culture, you are trashy immediately.
Well, as shocking as this may be to you, Kat, believe it or not, I'm not in the dating scene in Latin America. I'm kind of doing it here in America, specifically Ohio, so I can't speak on Latin American dating culture. I apologize.
Well, I mean, because we're in Miami and that's what it is like here. Unless they're like a white girl that just moved here.
Sounds like a Miami guy problem.
Yes, it is. So did you see that Stevenson shoe?
Oh, I've seen where it's both cleavage
I'm talking
and...
about. No, I'm talking about. Did you see like the girls that were like good girls used to show one or the other, but not both?
Yeah, I have someone in mind that she showed both.
Okay.
And she seemed to be a good girl.
Mm-hmm.
I still think she is.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't. I mean, you know her, but
Yeah.
And she became married and has kids and everything. But I don't. Yes, I did think that she was skanky. Yes, I did. I did not consider her for marriage material.
Yes, because she like you
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
And
she shouldn't have been wearing clothing like that. She didn't have the body for it either.
You're so mean.
I'm just saying.
No, I just thought of another one though, like similar to like bigger the hoops, bigger the hoe. Her shoe choice can reveal quite a bit also.
Oh yeah.
So like if she's wearing like super tall stilettos, especially if they're like super thin straps, I'm gonna think she's more of a hoe. Also, almost on the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of look of the shoe, but I perceive it the same way as it's kind of a hoe shoe. If she's wearing boots where like the boots come up like above her knee, those are like those are hoe boots. Like I don't know, you got to find that middle ground of heels. Heels are one of those complicated things.
If they're going out to go fishing,
what?
They got those fishing boots all the way up.
Oh my god, I'm not talking about waders.
No way.
Wow. You guys are so not serious.
I'm not talking about waders like she's about to go fly fishing, Stephen.
Yeah, that's what came to mind, you know. Only just slightly lower.
Oh gosh. All right.
No, they're usually leather. They're usually zip up. Sometimes they'll be laced in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's even worse. If they're laced in the front all the way from like her ankle up to like her thigh, that's like a huge yikes.
Or just laced, period, up the calf. We saw some like last weekend. It was like they were all laced up along. It looked great. It looked great, but it
didn't look good.
No, it looked like
about?
sort of Amazonian warrior princess confusion.
Warrior.
And that's like if she's my woman, I don't mind seeing her wear that. But say it's like I don't know, say it's my birthday or something. Say it's like my birthday or something, and I come home and she's wearing that in the kitchen, you know, cooking up some special meal for like whatever my birthday.
Nothing else.
Like I'm gonna be like, I mean, whatever. If she's wearing a little crop top, that's fine. If she's wearing nothing else, that's fine too. Top, but like if she's wearing those little like strap heels or like lace heels or whatever, like yeah, I'm gonna like want to rip that off her. Like that's cool. Like if we're at home, you're just in the kitchen walking around the house and that. But going out in public, that's gonna be. We're gonna have a talk when we get home.
Well, but you're gonna want to rip it off her in public as well because she shouldn't be wearing it.
No, in public, I'd be walking around her with a towel. I'd wrap her in a towel, like holding it around her. Yeah.
Okay, so
sorry to people.
That reminded me of a video I once saw. It's like a short, but I think it was originally TikTok. But there's this dude and his girlfriend, or wife. They were in Target, and she was wearing like those yoga pants that like went viral for like making your butt look huge. If you know the ones I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she was wearing those in public, and he kept like walking about, like he was putting like pillows behind her butt and like magazines and like trying to hide it so people couldn't see it. That'd be me.
But is it like immediately you're gonna break up with her, or is it like, all right, it's fine?
No, we'll have a talk, but like we'd have a talk before we even left the house. At that point, I'd be like, you should probably go change.
Okay,
like you look great, babe, but you should probably go change before we leave.
But what if she's like, babe, this is the way I dress. This is who I am. I'm not changing. So if you want to change yourself, I'm not changing me. Or we can part ways. It's fine.
You don't have to. That's fine. You can do whatever you want. That doesn't mean
Okay.
that I have to accept it and let that be in my life. As you know, how my
that is like a hard stop. We don't show the contour of our butt in public.
Obviously, that's why, like what I said earlier. Like, I think yoga pants in public is inappropriate.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so what do you think about this? Long nails, tall heels, thigh-high boots, and crazy earrings.
Crop tops, showing tons of cleavage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Also, her nails can also tell a lot if they're like
nails
long. If her nails are like absurdly long to where you're questioning how do you even wipe with those?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's kind of a sign.
And remember, Randy, you're not wearing the nails and the high heels and thigh high boots. We're talking about the girl that we're looking at.
I do on only Thursdays though. So
only Thursdays. Okay.
Yesterday I was all done up like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, what about tattoos?
Oh, yeah.
That's a hard no. If she has tattoos, nope. It's a hard no.
What about a tasteful tattoo?
Nope, no such thing.
Yeah, I agree. What about you? See,
you're
okay with that? No.
Be honest.
Be honest.
I'm okay if there's a tattoo that's
how big? Where?
I don't know. Size of quarter somewhere located. I'm not.
You don't have one.
No,
she has none.
No,
I've checked.
Shush.
I would hope so. At this point.
Yeah.
I still check, just be sure.
Yeah, nothing.
No, I don't mean it. I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but I honestly don't even care if I honestly. I mean, it's not that I try to sound like an asshole. I just come off as one quite well. But no, honestly, like, even if her dad's dead and it's like a tattoo of like his birthday or his death day or whatever, like, I honestly like even that, like, I'm not cool with. So.
Yeah, me too. Like, even if your cat died and you have a tattoo of it.
Meaning, like, no.
Okay, but wait.
If it's that deep of a meaning, you shouldn't even need the tattoo because it should already be burned into your mind permanently. Like, you won't forget that till the day you die. You don't need that on your skin as a reminder of like, oh, it's a reminder of my dad. If he meant so much to you, how the hell are you going to forget him in the first place?
Agree.
Okay, but let's say you've been searching for the longest time for the perfect girl.
No.
You find her.
No, that's one of my hard that's one of my hard lines in the sand.
But then you see like this small tattoo of a dog on the inside of her ankle. That the part that you never look at.
No, that's a trashy.
But
the ankle is a
everything
mark.
about her is
okay.
That
she's
the one you want to be with.
Here's the only exception I could maybe make is if she had laser removal, and even that's a hard maybe.
Yeah.
Are you Jewish?
No. No, I'm
because
Catholic.
that actually would be against you wouldn't be able to get buried in a Jewish cemetery. That's why I said that. I just want to
like it's a hard maybe. Like it's not a you got it lasered off. Yeah, I'll definitely marry you now. Like it's still it's gonna require some
because it happened and you did.
It's the fact that you made.
Yeah, I think the decision
it's not on you anymore.
It's
nice that you decided to have it removed, but what bothers me is the fact that you even made that decision in the first place. I think tattoos, to a degree, are reflective of. I think they show a level of impulsivity in a person.
I would say impulsivity.
It's not a good trait in a partner, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman.
Although I have to say, for myself, it wasn't a game changer. I didn't even think about that when I was dating.
So face tattoo, you're good.
Oh yeah, right across the cheek. Yeah, no, that would have been a turnoff. The neck, yeah, maybe not. Maybe between the cleavage, sleeves, yeah, that probably out subconsciously.
The entire leg.
That's one of those things where it's like
vitiligo. let's say they have vitiligo.
Stop.
If they're filling in the vitiligo, that makes more sense.
What if she gets the eyebrow tattoos, like permanently tint her eyebrows?
Well, that's a very common here in this area.
Mm-hmm.
They don't tend to do microneedling to bring back the brows. By the way, you can do that. They do the semi. They call it semi-permanent, or you can do permanent even, and it does look a little odd. But is it worse to just have like no brows? I would say just have the brows, because they do it really well these days. They do it really.
Okay, look, yeah. The thing with that is you can get it done ghetto style.
Oh yeah.
Trashy, where you could tell, you could see it a mile away. It's like too dark. The shape is ridiculous. And then you can go to a classy place and you couldn't tell.
My question is, why the hell did you have eyebrows in the first place?
Because you were born with them?
Yeah. You don't have eyebrows?
Born without? No, I'm saying, why wouldn't she have them?
Oh no,
because girls pluck them to death, and
they could pluck them, overpluck them. It could be hyperthyroidism, where the outer third of their brow is
hormone problems.
Is gone to hormone problems. Could be alopecia. Like it could be autoimmune to the hair follicle where the hair is falling out. There's a lot of reasons.
See, but like a lot of those things, like if she has that, like I'm not, like say I was married
genetic defect.
Say if I was married to a woman, and then later on she gets like cancer, alopecia, or she gets something to where like then it happens, like I'm not going to leave my wife because of that.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because I thought you were going to be like, no, she's out.
However, if like if she's, if we're not married and she doesn't have eyebrows, she has even if she has like alopecia or cancer.
Sounds terrible, Randy.
Oh yeah, I'm an asshole. No, if she has alopecia or cancer, I'm sorry, I can't marry you.
Wow.
But
okay. Can we move on? Because that's ridiculous.
The reason I say that, I'm not trying to come from a selfish point of view. It's the reason being is I want the best possible chance for my offspring.
But she's the best person in the world.
Yeah, but I'm with Randy. Like if they're not healthy, they're not the best person.
Yeah,
in the world.
I'm not allergic to anything. I'm quite a healthy person. I have a great immune system. If she has some kind of major medical condition like that already in her 20s or 30s, not only am I going to be concerned about, okay, what's her health going to be like when she's 50, 60, 70, I'm also going to be majorly even more concerned about how are my kids going to be when they come out? Like, are they going to grow up to have some
no eyebrows,
serious medical conditions at a young age?
Yeah.
Or be like you.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway. Yeah, they could just be an asshole. But I mean, they're probably gonna be an asshole either way. They're my kids. They're doomed. They're gonna be assholes.
Just redheaded assholes.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
the red hair. That'd be, even like though I have red hair, that'd be statistically kind of tough because it's a double recessive. So not only does my wife have to carry the gene, but even then they only have a 25% chance of coming out redheaded.
Too much of a chance for me.
So that's assuming she has. If she doesn't have that gene, then it's impossible. And obviously, like, I'm not, regardless who my potential wife is, I'm obviously not going to have her DNA tested to see if she carries that gene or not. Like, that's obviously doesn't really matter.
Why not?
Maybe you should consider that. Just
I think I would
while
do
she's
that.
sleeping.
I don't really care whether my kids have red hair or not. If they have it, I'm not opposed to it. If they don't have it, I don't care. Like, now if my kids come out with a full-time tan, yeah, they're going to be getting a paternity test. But like, if they don't have red hair, there's no issue with that.
Full-time tans are good.
Well, not if they're both redheads, Steven.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think
Irish.
I don't know if you're on the same page as me when I said
we connect the dots.
No. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so other than physical things, what can make a woman look trashy versus classy?
I mean, like I said before, dancing on a table at a bar, it's not a good look.
Okay, let's talk about the hair.
What about hair?
If she has a mohawk, shaved sides.
I'm almost thinking more so like coloring.
Or just, loose hair on top, shaved sides and back.
If she's got blue-green Or blue hair,
No,
green hair, purple hair.
no coloring. We're just talking about shaved sides and back, nice loose top.
That's a big nope for me.
No, okay. What about like a shaved?
What?
She rolled.
It's
she
all
rolled
curly.
into the hair. She rolled in the hair salon. She's like, "Give me that George Costanza haircut."
Yeah.
Or what if she's got really there are some conditions in which they have very thin hair. Their hair doesn't come in.
Okay, but we're talking about does it make them trashy? We're not trying to find the ideal
woman. That can make them look trashy. It can be like maybe she's into certain recreational drugs that cause
I don't think we're necessarily trying to find Randy's mate right now. I think we're more talking about
what do you think this is about? This is an intervention. Randy.
No. Okay, you guys are not being serious. That's fine. All right. Okay, what about how they speak? Maybe any mannerisms?
Oh, I mean, if she's white, well, I mean, honestly, it doesn't even matter the color. If she's talking ghetto as fuck, it's a nope. That's a big nope.
Okay, what
if
she's talking really ghetto, it just sounds uneducated.
But what if she has an accent? Taking into consideration, let's say
a Miami accent.
In her
depends
accent,
what kind of accents and how strong it is.
No. What I'm saying is like she's from another country, say Romania. In Romania, she's very, very educated, but here she sounds Romanian. She has an accent.
I don't think is that the correct?
No, it's not.
Okay. I don't think having an accent.
I'm giving you an example.
No. It does. Actually, no. Okay. So it's very common for people to find others that have an accent to be. They think that they're less intelligent, and they also don't find them to be as attractive.
Certain accents.
If they have a French accent, they're talking. Oh, hello. Maybe, but if they have a German accent, it might not like the way they are talking. Like, hello, schnell, come. Quickly.
Is a character.
But if they have, a Japanese.
You can't do a Japanese accent. Stop.
No.
Yeah, it sounds the same.
I can, but or an Indian accent, that's fine. You have.
I don't like I said, it depends on what accent. Like I can't off the top of my head decide which ones I like more and which ones I like less. But I think a big thing about that is, regardless like what the accent is I think like the strength of it. Like if she has a really like how strong the accent is.
Like a strong Russian accent. Hello.
I mean strong in terms of like how extreme it
Randy.
is. Like, don't act dumb. You know what I'm saying, Stephen?
No, I'm serious. I know a lot of
if a girl has a little bit of that like southern twang to her voice, I oftentimes think that's like hot as fuck. But if she has like a super strong southern accent, she sounds like cousin fucker from Alabama.
Butter my biscuits.
I'm like, yeah.
Well, hello, darling. You just come down here.
That's just an extreme example. That's just an extreme example to prove my point of like if it's too strong and too much, it's kind of like not a fan.
Also, if you can't understand her quite as well because the southern accent is so thick,
I don't.
Or she takes so long to tell you about the grocery list that it takes. I want some eggs.
I mean, like, if I marry her, we're gonna be married for life, which means at that point there's gonna be a lot of times that I'm like half listening to her, so it's already gonna.
It's gonna be like 1/8.
It's already gonna be like catching a damn bird to try to figure out everything she's saying if she's speaking clear without an accent. So throw a strong accent on top of that. There's gonna be a lot of times in our marriage that I'm like, wait, what did you say? Sorry, could you repeat that?
Sorry, I was catching a bird.
Yeah. Do you think it'd be very easy to catch a bird? I don't think it'd be very easy to catch a bird.
No, I usually
chopsticks. Like you're a Karate Kid?
Yeah, chopsticks.
Okay, can we go back on track?
Ankles. Shown or not shown?
Are you sure this isn't a Muslim show?
Or it could be
How
Amish.
do you feel about ankles?
What do you think about ankles? Irish here. Hey.
What are you doing?
I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's or Amish, I guess, because I don't think Amish are big on showing ankles either.
They're not big on showing ankles.
No, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with showing ankles.
Ultra Orthodox. They want to be sexy that day. They show a little bit of wrist, a little bit of ankle, a little bit of temple.
Oh, that wrist really got me going on. You see?
No, the wrist. I'm serious. Like
her wrist really got me
going. The Rolex. Okay. Okay. Soles of the feet. What about that?
What are you talking about?
Feet. Sandals.
Yeah, bring us back on track.
Sandals or boots. If she's wearing sandals, is that a no-go?
If she shows toe.
I'm gonna admit.
Toe.
Like, I'm sure.
No. This is a good one. So toes. If her nails are not done, and she's got some nasty candida toes, it looks like it's dead. It's about to fall off.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
Is that a game changer for you?
This is classy or trashy toenail fungus.
Classy or trashy toenail fungus.
Oh my.
Go.
Not really gonna dig that on my woman. Not gonna lie. But like, okay, I'm not a foot guy, so like, it's not like she has to have like feet that like they look like they belong on the cover of a magazine. Like that doesn't really matter to me. I'm not gonna be like, oh baby, I want to lick them toes. I want to get them piggies in my mouth. Like, no, that's not gonna. It's not gonna be me. But obviously, I'd prefer that she has more quote unquote pretty feet than some fucking cankles down there.
Okay, hands. Let's talk hands.
Kind of already did at the nails.
Yeah, we did.
No, but
what else is on the hands?
Hands. If they wear gloves all the time.
Whoa! What are we talking about?
What is she, a nurse and she's at work?
She could be a nurse. She could be a lady of the night, but she wears gloves.
Who does that now?
Victorian.
Have they done that since like the 40s? Like
no. There could be people that are furries or.
Okay, no more talking. Thank you.
Oh my god, Kat, bring us back on track.
Okay. Stop. All right. What about ankle bracelets? Ankle bracelets.
Oh yes.
Anklets.
Slave trade. Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Remember that it used to be the sign of like a loose woman, an ankle bracelet.
I'm not that old. What do you? I don't.
You're pretty old. I don't know. So, do you think it's like okay now, or is it still kind of trashy?
I don't know. I never really put much thought into it. I guess I'd have to like see multiple examples. Like, I doubt I'm gonna be looking that hard at it though. Honestly, like I don't think I'm gonna pay too much attention. Like, you know what? Everything about her is great, but she's wearing that anklet. I don't think it's gonna work. That anklet,
and she can't leave the house. We don't know why.
Anklet, yeah, right. That anklet really killed it for me, man.
It's about that thick.
Oh my God.
It's got a light.
Okay, so an ankle monitor is the line.
No, she's wearing an anklet. I'd rather it be like, I don't know, 3/8-inch metal chain. Other ends tied around the bed, like the footboard.
Okay.
Creepy.
Okay.
Right. She's chained in place. Okay. Got that.
Interesting.
Turns you on.
Okay. Moving on. Trying to be serious.
Okay. What about men that wear ankle bracelets?
Okay.
Okay.
You're welcome, Kat. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Redacted for a second there and stayed YouTube friendly for you.
Thank you. So what about men that have tattoos around their belly button, the same as their best friend, matching belly button?
Like I'm out here shopping for one.
I'm just saying.
Again, Randy, this is an intervention. I don't think you know this. That belly tattoo we've been trying to tell you about. Yeah. So what was the question?
Yeah, I
again?
know. Two best friends, guys. They have the matching belly tribal around their belly button tattoo.
Wait, multiple guys
Super-
got it together, matching?
Yes.
Oh, it
Yes.
sounds like they are into each other's assholes.
Okay.
Or maybe they like meld the tattoos together.
Oh, they rub them together like while they're docking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're docking. They're from
We
Europe.
can't have a serious
thing.
conversation. Oh my gosh. All right. Are there any trashy jobs that a girl can have? That's a no. Other than obviously strippers and stuff like that.
Dump
I'd
truck
say
driver.
nurses. I'd say nurses are pretty big red flags. Honestly, most occupations in the medical field probably are. I'd say definitely flight attendants. That's a red flag.
Pilots. Although
female pilots.
No, yeah,
I think those are fairly rare, but
she's definitely not no.
Bartender.
I mean, let's put it this way.
If bartenders.
Yeah, bartender for sure. Good on Jess.
But actually,
I mean, it's basically their job.
Definitely bartender.
I mean, you could even extend that to even just like a waitress, because it's basically their job to like flirt.
Flirt, yeah, their job is to flirt.
There's a lot of waitresses.
Their job's to flirt
that
for
are
tips.
female.
There's gonna be guys. There's gonna be guys that like they think, oh, she's into me, she's flirting, and they're too dumb to realize that she's doing it for money.
Okay.
It's kind of like a stripper that's
you're putting a lot. And obviously, trust is important in a relationship, but you're putting a lot of faith and trust into her, that there's not some dude that at some point she's like, what if you had a fight earlier that day? You're not getting along the best. Some super hot rich dude rolls up in a Porsche, and he's like macking on her and slips her his number. I think you're just inviting.
Well, wait. Okay.
I mean, he could also roll up to the car rental station too. So what are you talking about?
Wait, Randy.
I mean, it's wise to reduce the amount of temptation in a marriage.
But Randy,
have you
ever been a waiter before?
No.
Okay, so I have been, and there's no time for any of that. Certain places there might be bartender, yes, for sure, but on the floor, in the weeds, you're trying to make money, no time for that. Yeah, they slip them. I know a lot of girls, most of them got numbers all the time. So yes, if there's that temptation, they're going to take it. If there isn't the temptation, they're not going to take it. They're trying to get their work done and trying to get it out. Now,
right, and that's like I said,
the upper management may and their waiter coworkers for sure. If they really like them, they're going to try to mash them. Yes, of course.
Oh yeah, everyone knows back of the house like smacking on front of the house in a restaurant.
But there's a lot of girls that are waiters and they're not like that. So you can't like say, oh, you're a waiter. No.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm not saying like if I find out she used to be a waiter, back when she was like 19 or whatever, it's not like, oh my, it's a wrap. Nope, I can't date you or marry you now. Like, I'm just saying, like, I would prefer that my wife isn't actively like a waitress.
Oh no.
Okay. So
you wouldn't want that. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he's
completely
saying.
Agree.
That's what he's saying.
No, but he's saying I'm saying a potential mate. Like you meet a waitress, you really like her, you really connect. Or
I'd rather I meet a girl and start dating her who is like a waitress at Chili's, Applebee's, wherever.
You would go there?
Oof.
I was throwing out restaurant examples that are like, if I say like Panini's or Winking, you're gonna be like, what the, like, obviously it's a restaurant, but like that's exactly, see, it's like local stuff to me. So I was saying national chains.
I'm already getting heartburn.
Okay.
Stop. Any whores. No, I'd rather meet a girl.
That's a restaurant? Any whores?
Stop.
I'd rather meet a girl there than, or like, I'd rather a potential girlfriend be working there than working at say, I don't know, a law firm.
Well, Yeah,
that's another big yikes.
I mean,
if
that
she's
could
like,
be.
if she's like a paralegal or an
Alright.
attorney or a lawyer, that's a nope. It's basically
I
their job
knew
to argue. She's gonna
I
be a
knew
very argumentative woman.
well, I did know a paralegal that did sex work and then became a porn star.
That doesn't mean they all will.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't at all. Because I know a lot of lawyers that, as far as I know, they don't do anything. But paralegal, I could see maybe, but
because they don't make a lot of money, so they get desperate.
They don't make a lot of money, but you're not looking to like. You want a sugar mama? I mean, you don't need that.
Oh my gosh!
At this point, you may take what you can get.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not that old, Stephen. The hell?
No, you're not. You're just a baby.
What? You just see me for my pretty face? That's all I'm worth. Like he's.
Oh
gosh! Settle for a
yeah.
sugar mama.
Chin up. Nothing else. We haven't seen anything else. We don't want to see anything else.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. You guys are crazy. All right, let's like wrap it up. Anything else that would? Okay,
Yeah,
is there anything that a girl can?
Stream?
Yeah, in like a minute. So, is there anything else that would be like trashy, irredeemable that a girl can do? Maybe do or say or want?
If I found out she did sex work, obviously.
Okay, obviously not that stuff.
Come on. You're so like judgy. What?
Stop. Moving on.
Too many rings on her finger.
Too many rings on her finger, and that's trashy.
Yeah, like
that's
she's
definitely
got
trashy.
10, 20 rings.
Just,
like...
honestly, probably just too much jewelry in general. I wouldn't say it's much different even if she has like 10 necklaces on. It's like, what do you got all that hardware on your neck for?
If she's starting to look like Jack Sparrow, I think there's a problem.
If she looks like a pirate.
She looks like a pirate. There's a problem here. We need to address.
Okay.
Wait, give me 10 seconds.
Why? Okay, forget Randy. What do you think about this? What do you feel about that? Girls' night out. Like a real one where they, not like they go have brunch, you know.
If they're going out and drinking all the time, that is a problem. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, B. Ross, I agree with. Sorry, I'm back, by the way.
I noticed.
That's faster than 10 seconds.
Yeah, so
I tried to underestimate and overachieve.
Under promise and over deliver is
sure.
Not that what you're
sure.
supposed
Let's
to?
go with that. Yeah,
okay,
sure.
Great. Anyways.
Yeah, the drinking a lot would be, and there's, if they're going out without you and they're going to like, you know, having bottles with the boys or the girls, and yeah, they're always having people constantly bombard them.
And she's going on vacation with the girls somewhere, like just her and the girls. That's a wrap right there.
That honestly, means no.
Like I don't care if we've been dating for years. I don't care. We could be engaged, honestly. Like if we're engaged and you're going on a girls trip somewhere, like just you and the girls, we're done. Like have fun on your trip. Don't expect your key to work to the house anymore when you get back.
What if you go on the girls trip with her?
That's not the same.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, but at that point, like, I don't know.
That's just going on vacation with.
So, Randy, are you saying you've got trust issues?
Oh, no.
I mean, probably a little bit. That's almost definite, honestly.
So, no.
Yeah, almost definitely. What, were you expecting me to say no?
No, I was actually expecting you to say yes, of course. Dude, I got trust issues. Last girl, she cheated on me on a girl's vacation. Definitely. And the dude that I dated before that, no.
No, I mean, I don't know if she cheated on me for sure. I mean, part of me thinks she may have. Part of me is like, I don't think she did. I don't know for sure either way. But I do know that she was a habitual liar. So
then that
definitely wore down my ability to trust a decent bit.
And that is important in someone that you're looking to date.
Yeah, and obviously that's something that I've actively been trying to work on.
And if they've got a tattoo that says "trust" on their neck, not gonna do it.
No, it'd have to say "trustworthy" on her neck.
The worthy goes here.
Anyways. All right, so guys, it was a great talk. I think we learned a lot. I mean, not really, but like let's pretend. Also, we learned that girls can't have any tattoos, can't go anywhere that involves alcohol without their significant other.
Cocaine's fine.
Stop.
Fentanyl's preferred though.
Just little.
You know, downers are better than the uppers. Uppers can make them go crazy, do crazy things.
It's got lollipops. It's okay.
Okay.
You know?
Yes.
One lick away of being two licked.
She licked me like a lollipop.
Okay, we're moving on. Wow. All right. So, cleavage, no legs. Legs, no cleavage. But still not too much cleavage.
That's you in the Latino community that's saying that. I never said that, but sure.
I think it's a good. Do you think Sofia Vergara, whatever, is trashy?
Yeah.
Oh, she's almost definitely been ran through by half of Hollywood. And...
I mean, obviously, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, how she dresses would be how traditional.
No,
Latin.
she's a little. She's too much.
No, I mean that's what I've seen.
Yeah, but that's still a lot. Yeah.
What about a pencil skirt to work, like a skin tight pencil skirt?
We already said no skin tight stuff.
We did. I didn't hear that.
I did. Because we were talking about yoga pants and stuff. Like nothing.
Yoga pants are different.
No,
this is a skirt.
You don't see.
But like I was
when
I said nothing painted on, I was including skirts, dresses, shirts, whatever. Like, I'm not saying she has to wear fucking trash bag and sweatpants and hoodies everywhere, but like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everything has to be baggy as hell. I'm just saying it shouldn't be like painted on her.
So you don't like bathing suits, then, right?
Yeah, no beach. No beach, no pool.
I mean, that's obviously different. Like if you're at the beach together and shit, like on vacation or on a, if we went up to Lake Erie to the beach for a weekend or whatever, obviously like she's gonna wear probably bikini, like whatever. But like she's probably she'd likely be wearing like a cover up on the way to the beach. Then we get to the beach, takes off the cover up, she's laying there tanning.
What's the point of it then?
So I've always been a little confused. So I'm an Indiana boy, so
and also
down here.
Sorry, Steven, you can go ahead.
I'm an Indiana boy, so I come down here and I see like people on the beach. I'm like, okay, they're wearing their lingerie, but oh, God forbid you see them in a bra. Looks exactly like a bathing suit. It's always confusing to me. Like you can be on the beach. If it's on the beach, you can look like you're in your underwear. But if you're on the street, you cannot look like you're in your underwear.
I think part of it is the fact that people just try to just be like, oh, it's a bikini, like as if all bikinis are the same. Like I don't think all bikinis are equal.
Oh no.
It's obviously totally different if it's like basically two strings covering her nipples and a string going up her ass crack. Like that's obviously totally different than like, more. I'm not saying she has to have like a diaper on, but there's levels to it. Like,
but if you're on the beach, would any of those girls on the beach wearing, say, thongs to one pieces to?
It's a point.
I don't know what you call them. 2 pieces, whatever, 3 pieces. Would you consider any of those girls on the beach to be worthy of, dating material?
I doubt I'd ever pick up a girlfriend or wife at the beach if that's what you're asking.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
If I don't know, I could possibly. Yeah, it's a lot harder to judge those things. Like I could see that same girl at, say, the gym or at Walmart or wherever, and like I might see her as like a great prospective girlfriend. But if I see her at the beach like that, I'm probably not going to consider her for a relationship.
So girls shouldn't go to the beach, only men.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. That's what we're saying.
No, it's like they can go to the beach. Just like I don't.
No, they're not allowed because they're trying to date.
No, I'm just saying like I don't think you should.
Only married women
if you're going
at the beach.
Yes,
Yeah,
only
if you're
married
well, if
women,
you're in a
pregnant,
relationship,
preferred.
obviously it's fine. If you're in a relationship, it's fine. Like, and that's the thing. Single girls can go too. I'm just saying, like, at least if all men, and that's the thing. I'm sure other guys have different standards and preferences. Like, I'm
We're
sure that
just
there's
talking
other.
about you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other guys that they'd probably have no problem getting a girl's number at the beach, texting, going on some dates. Next thing you know, bing bang boom, she's his girlfriend, and they might even get married at some point. That's fine if that's what they want to do. I'm just saying personally, me, like I don't think I'd ever pick up a girl at the beach and have prospects for her becoming my girlfriend. Like if we started hitting it off well somehow, like we, the football or the frisbee or something, like it lands over by her. So I go to pick it up and then we start up the conversation and we end up exchanging numbers. Cool. Like it is what it is, but I doubt I'm going to be viewing her as a very strong prospective girlfriend. Like who knows? Maybe, if we're talking and stuff, maybe I could be proven at some point that's like, yeah, she would be a good girlfriend. I get to know her more. I see her out off the beach. There's obviously exceptions to everything.
But scrunchy pants.
Except tattoos.
Okay.
There's not an exception there.
Okay, so if she wears like scrunchy booty shorts, there might be an exception for her.
What do you?
Okay, so you want to bring the girl out? That
we have? Oh, it's nice to meet you, Allie. I didn't realize I was getting lined up with you this entire time.
How did you know her name was? What?
Yeah. So we have a ginger friend, but she's covered in tattoos.
I don't need to hear anymore. Yeah. I'm not saying that was a good thing.
Such a shame.
Yeah, it sucks she decided to have poor impulsive decisions and be a degenerate at her younger years.
She's an artist. Right? I'm talking about
that's kind of a red flag, probably.
Why? What if they're really good?
Well, I don't know. I feel like if a girl's really strong into art, there's a strong chance she's probably a little liberal, to put it nicely.
I do watercolors, Randy.
Okay, Kat, I'm not talking about your color by number books, okay?
Shut up,
It's not what we're talking about when we talk about artists.
I also do oil paintings. Not very good ones, but I'm trying.
I didn't think they were very good.
Wow.
She's been doing this. No.
Didn't have high expectations.
I'm pretty good at watercolors, though. Anyways, so
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, whatever.
You don't have to. You shouldn't. Just
yeah, and I also had purple hair before.
Got a lot of attention.
A
lot.
No comment.
Did it? I don't remember anybody noticing it.
So all kinds of people are like, huh? What? I didn't tell you, but there's a lot of people. Oh, I like her hair.
Man, why is he with that lesbian? Does he know that she's lesbian? Should we tell him?
He'll find out eventually.
Well, anyways, so my hair was a red flag to you guys?
Yeah, that would.
It would be if I was initially seeing you and meeting you that way. So if you're a single girl out there and you want to get in a serious relationship, I'd recommend sticking with the natural blonde, brunette, and black hair. I wouldn't even dabble with red because that's just.
So you're not gonna find one of your own kind?
No, she's natural redhead. That's totally fine. I'm saying like if you don't naturally have red hair,
redheads are a red flag.
No, I'm saying
redhead, red flag.
If you aren't naturally a ginger, I would not be dyeing your hair red.
I wanted to do my hair red.
The girls that dye their hair red oftentimes seem like they turn out to be psychos. Honestly, just speaking from observations throughout my life.
Well, is it the hair that turned them psycho, or was
Oh
it
no,
the
the hair is
psychopathy that?
no. It's more so. I think it's just a sign that they're psycho.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
hair color can be trashy.
Plants and animals in nature, they'll have bright colors to basically show that they're dangerous.
Poisonous.
They'll ward off predators that way. Basically,
That's
a warning.
what people do.
It's basically a warning of I'm dangerous. Don't mess with me. And I think a lot of women do that subconsciously with dyeing their hair. It's kind of why I like when women do that, because I know to not even go near them or talk to them.
Oh, okay.
But it's a challenge.
You're going to say the opposite.
Nope. Maybe to 18 or 19-year-old Randy, but no.
Yes. Delinquent Randy. We remember. So,
he was so much more fun.
What?
Delinquent Randy? He was so much more fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
We still have delinquent Stephen, I guess.
What are you talking about? Stop.
Steven's a good dude. What do you mean? Look at that. He's in his scrubs right now on your pod. Like,
yeah, I should have changed, but
yeah, I made him. Come on.
Did you inspect a bunch of uteruses today? Make sure give him some pap smears.
No.
They're all
clean and good.
I just stabbed them a lot.
Oh, so you're a masochist?
Yes. Well, Ida Rolfs once said, if they're not screaming in pain, you're doing something wrong. So.
Wait, anyways. do you do like Botox and crap like that?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to.
I was gonna say, did Kat get like the family discount, or are you just doing the bathroom?
Wow. Yeah, but he doesn't want to do Botox. Can you tell him to do Botox?
No, don't do it, Stephen. You should not have.
I'm smiling right now.
Right?
I'm angry. Right. Surprised.
Oh, you remember when I couldn't smile?
It doesn't look good as you age. Just look at a lot of people in Hollywood.
What doesn't look good is filler. Filler is
no. Botox is ass. Fuck Botox. Do not recommend. Ladies, get your expensive ass $100 for 3 milliliter skin serums and shit. Get all that stupid shit. Put it on the creases of your eyes. Do all that to your heart's content, but don't be injecting stuff into your body.
Okay, so you think Botox is trashy, but what about lasers? Yeah. Are lasers trashy?
For laser hair
laser
removal,
skin
you mean?
surfacing, the laser skin surfacing.
Let's say she has lasered off all the hair. Okay,
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
As long as it's only the hair below her neck, that's perfectly fine. It's like a hairless cat.
But
including her cat will be hairless.
Yes.
Which is a plus.
I think the kids now are against that.
Oh.
What? Shaving down there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they'll change once they grow up, and nobody likes flossing while eating dessert. They'll grow out of that.
Well, I mean, the 70s they didn't do it and before.
Yeah, they just copped.
We only have 20, 30 years where they were doing.
There were also a bunch of fucking drug addict hippies. What do you expect? They didn't even. They barely even showered back then. Come on, you really expected them to shave? Or care
bathing,
about that?
classy or trashy?
So no. So there is a new thing that we have to ask. If first time you're with her, you find out she's got a jungle down there, or completely shaved or trimmed. Do you walk out of the room?
Never mind. I think we're done for the day. It was great having you guys on. We're not going there.
I mean, I would. It depends.
Below the belt.
No, I'm keeping it PG, Kat. I'm keeping it PG. All I'm saying is it depends on how much I'm into her, Like if I want to have a relationship with her, like I could look past that because we could have a conversation about it at some point. Like obviously
That's the worst conversation to have.
Oh, I
So,
mean
honey-
it'll probably be a little awkward for her and maybe me. Probably not too
Just-
much, I try to just, lack fucks to give.
Oh my
But
gosh. All right.
no, I mean I try to be gentle about it, obviously. Like, hey babe, so
I just want to rip all the hair off
Okay.
your
So,
lower body
all right. Well,
gently.
that's enough. All right. So we
Gently.
covered
I don't know.
some mostly trashy topics. Thank you guys for your insights.
Oh, here's one.
Oh, no.
Trashy red flag going on Cat's podcasts.
Wow.
Little
I
friendly
like
roast. It's
My
also
name's-
kind of a self roast because I'm here. So
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. All right. So,
okay, now you can wrap.
okay. So, thanks for your insights, guys. It's good to hear from some normal guys. What they think.
Why you gotta laugh when saying that? And use air
I
quotes.
don't know. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
Because
All
we're
right.
above normal. We can't help it. It is what it is, man.
We're better than normal,
accept-
Stephen.
We're better than that. Just accept it.
All right. So, we'll think of a safe
Safe
topic,
word.
a safe topic next time that you guys can't go off the rails for.
Oh.
Something more serious.
Don't worry, we'll make it.
We'll make it fun. Don't worry, guys.
Okay. Alrighty. Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye now.